Hey awesome people, hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday, and I wanted to jump on and do a quick live today on how to turn your dreams into reality. And this is such an important one, and I was having an amazing conversation with one of my clients yesterday afternoon, and she was telling me how she's so good at helping other people goal set, and yet has never actually done it for herself. And I'm sure she means well and absolutely wants to have the best life possible. Hey Di, hey Mark, great to have you guys on here. But with this though, when we're not actually setting our concrete goals down, and I've just done like a massive brainstorming session this morning, I think the end of the year, the start of the new year, sorry if the cockies are too loud. Hey Jerry, great to have you on, is so absolutely imperative. But it's not just like thinking about our goals, dreaming about our goals, dreaming about our dream life. It is actually getting it into daily action. And this is where sometimes, you know, life just gets in the way. And unless we actually have clear focus every single day on what we're actually doing, on how we're actually living our life, on what's important to us, on, you know, just even tapping into and acknowledging your own top 3 goals for the year or for the month. Hey Dave, great to have you on. This is absolutely imperative, because otherwise life will just get in the way. Other people's agendas take over. If you are not saying yes to yourself, you will not be, you'll just be going along with everyone else's plans, and things can happen so fast where literally, you know, 5 to 10 years can disappear very quickly, and you kind of go, oh my god, what happened there? Or, you know, you might check down and look at your body for once and say, well, what's actually happened there? Because we're not focusing on that daily, we're not taking daily consistent action. So hey Mel, great to have you on. So I really wanted just to tap in and share just a couple of ideas around how to actually transform your goals from some nebulously wonderful idea or dream that you've always had, a vision that you've had for your life, and actually how to translate it and relate it and get it back into really solid concrete goals that you're actually taking action on every single day. And one of the best ways that I ever learned how to do this was, thank you for the likes. Hey Katie, great to have you on, darling. One of the best ways to actually do this was, that I learned, was through a process that Brendon Burchard teaches. And he has a productivity sheet and talks about this, in that it actually increased his productivity by 30% just from following this one single activity and actually planning your day. Gee, what an amazing concept. And I know that I do sound a little bit sarcastic there, but it's serious. Like, if we are just waking up, we're stumbling through brekkie, we're, you know, grabbing a coffee or whatever we're doing, and then it's like hitting the work day straight away, then we are not going to actually really acknowledge what is most important to us, what is driving our heart and soul, what is our purpose, what makes you excited, what makes you enthusiastic. And no doubt, you know, it definitely impacts on our emotional status as well. So it is, it's one of those really important things. So one of the questions that Brendon asks himself every single day is, who do I need to be to take myself to the next level? And I just love that question, because it's never about what we actually do, it's actually about who we're being. And that, I believe, is where the full art of fulfillment, happiness and joy comes from. It's never about what we're actually doing, it's about who we're actually being whilst we're doing that thing. When we're in a great emotional state, we tend to make much better choices. When we make much better choices, we feel empowered, we feel like we're taking action. Therefore, that gets us greater results, which feeds back to greater and greater emotions, and we continue on the upward cycle. Now, the next step that Brendon actually does is he writes down his top 3 goals in 3 different columns. And then underneath that, what is the 5 top actions that I could take today on achieving those particular goals? This could be something as simple as, I don't know, like, have you ever had one of those incidents where you're thinking, oh, I'll plan this holiday, or I'll do this particular thing, or the car needs servicing, but you put it off, and you know, it's just one call that would take literally 2 minutes, but literally months and months can go by. This is where keeping this front of mind, where you can slot so many little things into the day that are not necessarily big, hard, difficult to do, but will continually progress you towards your goals. And this actually builds momentum, it builds enthusiasm, and it makes you feel like, yes, I'm finally progressing, I'm getting my goals. So this is really important. Write down your top 5 things and then plan your day with your not negotiables and your negotiables. So by that I mean if you've got appointments, if you've got clients, if you've got things in there, kids, sporting events, things that you actually need to get to, then I would actually definitely add that in, and then slot in to the day where are the 5 minutes, where are the 10-minute gaps where you can actually take action on your bigger dreams. Now if you're wanting to write a book or something a little bit more chunky or substantial, or wanting to do triathlon, or I'm just kind of using a few different examples there, then you will need to create some specific time, which means something else has to be kind of discarded. Now, where else are you losing time? Is it that you are so pressured or so stressed a lot of the time that you're actually wanting to distract yourself or disappearing in the Facebook scroll hole? You know, I can definitely put my hand up there. I've lost myself several times in that, and will quite often, if I'm just wanting to do that just out of my own pleasure, I'll actually set a timer around that. And I know that sounds a little bit rigid, but seriously, we can like lose so much valuable time in how we're actually living our day every single day. And you know, TV's a big one. I don't have a TV. My mum actually used to say that TVs are a dream stealer, and I love that saying because I do believe it. We're on there watching reality shows and different things of everybody else's life and not actually living our own life. So you know, that's your own personal choice as to what would work for you there. But where are you leaking time? Where are you not using your time most effectively? Is it in unresourceful emotions because you're not happy with where you're at? And if that's the case, get really clear what's most important to you, what does your heart desire, what would light your soul up, and start bringing those things into concrete goals as well as, so when I say concrete goals, you know, I'll be happy is not I want to be happy is not a concrete goal. What would be happening? What would you be seeing in your life? What would you be experiencing? How would you be living every single day if you already felt happy now? And get some specific tangible things in there that you could actually physically tick off a list and say, yes, I've done that particular thing. For me, I'm just outside the pool. Obviously, I've just done a 40-minute bike ride while I journaled, and I got down some really amazing goals for next year, which I'm so pumped about and so excited about. And now I'm about to go for a 20-minute swim and really energize my body. I love actually doing this more so when the stars are out and the blue lights are on. It's super pretty, but that is my concrete action around taking really great care of my health and well-being. And when you're clear on what those 4 to 5 steps are, then get those down for yourself and make sure that you take action today. And you'll do that when you're clued in, or when you're keyed into what is your purpose, what is your main reason why you want to achieve that particular goal. And sorry about the birds, they're super noisy. Okey-doke, have an amazing rest of your Friday, guys, and lovely to have you on here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.